Well, right now in London, the final touches are being made before King Charles III's coronation tomorrow. And in 24 hours, we will be in the middle of the, so we won't be there.
Unfortunately,
the
I
Today
would love
Show.
to go. Savannah will be there.
Savannah will be there, the entire crew. So it's going to be, the eyes of the world are going to be on that tomorrow.
That'll be cool. I mean, it's the first time, because it was so long ago when Queen Elizabeth was coronated. So for a lot of us, this is 70 years. Thank you, producers. For a lot of us, it's the first time.
Yeah, definitely some history coming up here. Let's talk about what's going on here in our neck of the woods. Guy, some rain chances moving into the forecast.
For sure, but at least right now we can tap into a little bit of sunshine. Good morning to you. Sun is up, 51. It feels like the air temperature this morning, but that northeast breeze is very comfortable at 9 miles per hour. The morning drive, the sky kind of looking like how it's looking now, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy skies. By lunchtime, we're already looking at overcast skies for the lunch hour, so if you are planning to step out, you'll plan for rain. After 2 p.m., that's when rain chances go up. The chance for thunder also there as well today. Now, we're not looking at widespread conditions. The best threat for numerous coverage with the rain showers overnight tonight. Tomorrow, we'll rinse and repeat with another threat for showers and storms. Isolated again on Sunday and even into early next week. I'll keep you updated on that, Megan.
All right, it's been a beautiful morning out there on the roads. We don't have any crashes to report at this moment. If you want to take a look at your typical route into work, I also want to show you this morning. Let's take a look up by the Forest Lake 35 split. It is moving really well up there this morning. 35 southbound. This is at Highway 97. And then over to the Blaine area, if your route takes you through that area, this is 10 heading west. This is at Airport Road. Again, no crashes to report this morning. I'll keep an eye on things.
Megan, thank you. Let's turn now to our top story here at 6. Minneapolis is on the rebound. Those words coming from Mayor Jacob Frey less than 24 hours ago during his State of the City address.
Now, one area is crime, and Frey says he has numbers to back that up. Cece's in Minneapolis right now. Cece, you've been looking at those numbers for the past few hours now. What can you tell us?
Hi, good morning. Well, because of the pandemic, this was Mayor Frey's first in-person address since 2019. But when he was talking about public safety, he was comparing where we are now to where we were at this point last year. So let's take a look at some of the numbers. The mayor said homicides, shootings, shots fired, calls and carjackings and robberies, they're all down from this time last year. More specifically, he says homicides are down 43%. The number of people shot is down 32%. Carjackings down 41%, and robberies, lastly here, down 24%. These new numbers are out just days after 45 people were charged in a crackdown on violent street gangs in the city. Now, while these latest numbers show growth, Mayor Frey says the city's work isn't done.
So in the area of safety, we are also on a rebound. Are we there yet? No. Better does not mean good. Better does not mean we're at where we need to be and we're moving our hand, washing our hands clean, and taking on another issue. Safety will still be critical, but we are trending in the right direction.
Now, the one crime that isn't going down is car theft. So coming up in about 30 minutes, we're going to take a deeper look into why that crime is rising so rapidly. Guys.
All right, Cece live in Minneapolis. Thanks for that update.
Well, take a look at this new video we got in just a couple of hours ago. This is a motorcycle crash that happened on Anoka County near Round Lake Boulevard and Northdale Boulevard last night. You see that circle there showing where that happened. It appears the light was red when the motorcyclist entered the intersection. At this point, we don't know the condition of the person riding that motorcycle. We're waiting to hear back from police. Hopefully they're okay. We'll update you as soon as we learn more.
Heads up, if you live in the Otsego area, investigators want you to stay away from this site right here. A home exploded there. This is right on the Hennepin and Wright County border. What you're looking at is what's left of the home. Right now, investigators are trying to figure out how it happened. They did tell us no one was inside the home when the explosion happened.
This morning, the man suspected of setting fires at 2 Minneapolis mosques now faces a federal hate crime charge. The U.S. attorney in Minnesota says Jackie Little was specifically targeting mosques. Prosecutors say Little was seen on camera at 2 mosques in Minneapolis before the fires began. Federal and state prosecutors are still investigating and looking at other charges.
It's been more than a month since Madeline Kingsbury went missing in Winona. Tonight, her family is holding an event to gather and to pray that she'll soon be found. Police say the 26-year-old mother's disappearance is suspicious. The Facebook group Finding Madeline Kingsbury has been working with Winona police on specific leads. Tonight's prayer service is at 7:30 in the Veterans Memorial Park in Winona.
In 10 days, Allina health workers could go on strike if the union can't reach a deal with the company. Here are the details.
I'm Heidi Wigdahl. SEIU Healthcare Minnesota and Iowa announced that more than 500 workers intend to walk off their jobs with Allina if a deal cannot be reached in the next week and a half. Sites that would be impacted include Abbott Northwestern Hospital, Mercy and Unity Hospitals, and Allina Central Lab. The main sticking points involve wages and PTO. The union says workers are dealing with staffing shortages and burnout. Allina Health claims they've offered fair agreements, but are prepared to make adjustments if there's a strike.
Well, in a few hours, University of Minnesota medical students will be able to add MD to the end of their names. The school is celebrating the class of 2023's commencement ceremony. The dean, Jacob Tolar, and vice dean for education and academic affairs are two of today's speakers. That ceremony starts at 2 p.m. at Northrop Memorial Auditorium.
Well, big news out of the Minneapolis Uptown neighborhood this morning. Tonight, the Uptown Theater is reopening its doors for the first time in 2 years. The newly renovated theater is hosting its first event, the Uptown Theater Kickoff Concert, featuring Twin Cities' own Yam House. Swearville Development is behind the theater's revival. It'll seat 2,500 people and host everything from concerts to corporate events. They want it to become the city's next major entertainment venue.
For people to see that there are positive things happening and there is a reason to come and that you can come out and be safe and that it's not as scary as everybody has envisioned it.
There are several other upcoming shows at the Uptown Theater. If you'd like more details, you can find the story posted at KarolEvan.com. It's such a historic marquee there, so the fact that they are revitalizing it and hoping to get people to come back into that Uptown area is huge.
And more venues to provide music to people, always a good thing.
Yeah.
Which is good to see. Enjoy the sunrise now because tonight some rain is moving into the metro. We're going to check in with Guy here in the yard. Guy, the last couple of days have been beautiful though.
Oh, yesterday was phenomenal. I got outside, I had some pizza with my wife on our balcony, and it was just beautiful. We watched the sunset. So, hey, you can watch the sunrise this morning. Maybe bring breakfast outdoors if you'd like. It feels very comfortable on the skin this morning. Time now, 6:07. The sun is up, and this is pretty much the most sunshine we're going to see throughout the day. We'll actually turn overcast quickly after noon. So keep that in mind for any plans. Get ready for a few showers to develop later on this evening and some rumbles of thunder also possible. It's mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. Later on, look at noon. Overcast, 63, mid-60s by 2 p.m. quickly afternoon. The evening drive could be a little wet with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Overnight, we'll have that chance for showers and thunderstorms. Some thunder possible with these showers, but not everybody will find thunder or hear thunder. The upper 50s by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then we'll clear up, dry out, and then we'll have that chance again for some afternoon showers and storms as you get into the overnight hours. All right, so let's break down the 7-day forecast. We're going to break it down for you day by day. As you get into Saturday, again, mid-60s with the chance for showers and storms. Sunday, isolated T-storm, 74, right? As Monday, Tuesday, early next week, we stay in this unsettled pattern, this blocking pattern that will keep us wet with the chance for showers and storms. Highs in the low to mid-70s. Now, Wednesday, Thursday next week, those are going to be the keepers. 75 on Wednesday, partly cloudy skies, dry forecast. Thursday, we're warmer. We're waking up to temps in the upper 50s and the mid-70s, mid to upper 70s on Thursday. So, you know, again, I keep saying this, light at the end of the tunnel. It just seems like every week there's always this little period, this stretch for shower chances.
Time of year. Yes, it is that time of year, Guy. Thank you. Well, if you're heading north this weekend, maybe bringing the boat up or it's time to get the docks out, just a heads up. I want to let you know about some construction going on in Elk River. So no more stopping at every single stoplight when you're going through Elk River. 169 redefine is currently in motion. So this will affect Main Street through 197th in Elk River. That means, though, that it's down to one lane in each direction. So just make sure that you are packing your patience as you are heading through that area. Big changes ahead for that corridor in the coming years. So this is actually a project that's going to be going on until November of next year. So it's going to look much different in that area as time goes on. Let's take a look right now across the metro. It is a great morning out there on the roads. We don't have any crashes at this moment. I will keep an eye on things as the morning progresses.